Hi Capricorn, welcome to your February 2019 love reading. It's Rena here. Okay, interesting. So we have one major arcana card, and it's the Tower. The heart of the matter is represented by the Queen of Wands. This card is associated with Sagittarius. However, I associate it with Leo, another fire sign. Wands are fire energy, and of course she's holding a sunflower. I can't stop saying that, I'm sorry. And the other fire sign is Aries, and you tend to have, a connection with Aries, being both cardinal signs. Now, this person may be someone that you're interested in, and if so, she is somebody who is very, how can I put this? She may be a bit of a drama queen, but her heart is in the right place. And she will tend to be a positive person, but she may be temperamental, and she may be somewhat overbearing. If that doesn't ring true for you, if you're not interested in somebody like that, this could be a facet of you, definitely could be, that you are in a position right now where you feel a sense of confidence in your life. And this is a career woman type of a card. So it is, if you are a woman, Capricorn, this could be describing your current state. And it might be emphasizing that perhaps you haven't had time for romance because you are so absorbed in your career. And of course, Capricorn rules the house of career. So that wouldn't surprise me. But you may be feeling open to some kind of a relationship. And maybe in the past you kind of like were building up your career, and now you really want that part of your life. We look in the past position, we see the Four of Cups, and you may have been dissatisfied with a relationship. Maybe it ended. Possibly this was with a water sign also. So Pisces, your opposite sign, Cancer, or Scorpio. And it may have been that over time it just kind of fizzled out, and now you are, on your own, but you are very self-empowered and in a good place. And so let's keep going here. The higher message is the Tower card. Now, because of the eclipses that are going to be happening in the next 18 months, there is going to be, between your sign and Cancer, this is going to hit the relationship sector for you, which is Cancer, and the North Node is transiting through there, Capricorn. So this could certainly be for you a situation where somebody comes into your life and it's your soulmate, because that would be the 7th house of partnership. But and with the transiting North Node, it would be like this destiny of that. But with the Tower, I want you to remember that it can happen at any time. So if you're like ready for love, but you are maybe trying to control it too much, you might need to let go of that, because Capricorns tend to be a bit controlling when they want to achieve something, and it's much easier to be successful doing that in your career than trying to do it in your love life, because you can't really control these things. I mean, I think that's the one reason why love is so elusive. You know, I've said this before, but when I started doing these readings and giving, you know, and doing personal readings on you know, after I started on YouTube about 3.5 years ago, I was really surprised that the vast majority were love readings, because I thought that most people were more concerned about money, and I found out now. And now that I have reflected on it, I thought, yeah, you know, it's easier if you really apply yourself to probably become financially successful or successful in your career. But your love life is more subject to, you know, variables. You can't control other people. And sometimes I think Capricorns would beg to differ. But so it can come to you at any time. And it could be a love at first sight situation with the Tower card, where it just hits you all of a sudden. And so don't worry too much if you feel like you're wondering if, you know, maybe you're already in your 30s, your 40s and beyond, and you're wondering, when is it going to happen? Well, it could happen when you least expect it. What crosses you is represented by the Ten of Swords, and this may be remnants of kind of like upset that happened to you in the past, where you were betrayed by somebody that you may not have quite gotten over, that you may still be thinking about, or maybe afraid that it's going to happen again. Actually, with the Tower card in the spiritual message position, it can be like that as well, where you have to stop being afraid of some kind of a sudden calamity occurring with a relationship, because while it is understandable that somebody who's experienced this before might be a little bit afraid of it happening, on the other hand, realize that you know, if you put yourself out there for another person, and you're living in integrity and you're doing the right thing, I think that the more that you are a real person and somebody who's you know, like an authentic individual, I don't think that you will attract this kind of scenario as often. I think a lot of times these things happen because the two people involved weren't suitable in the first place. So they got together under, you know, for the wrong reasons or what have you. And then it's just a matter of time before something happens. And it's like, you don't have to fear anything that, you know, shocks you, that surprises you. If you're happy within yourself, like the Queen of Wands is, and you're, you know, feeling confident, I think that people who are confident really attract people who want to be with them. People who are insecure tend to drive people away. You know, it's sad but true. And it's not to like excuse behavior of people who cheat or anything like that, but it's just like, it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. The people that are so afraid of the other person cheating, oftentimes, you know, they're too insecure and the other person just doesn't respect them. And so they don't care if they are going behind their back. They really don't think highly of those people. So you have to just know that you're good enough, and know that whatever anybody else does, they have to answer for it, and and that it's their loss. And, you know, I think you'll be really okay. Now, what's coming in is represented by the Ace of Wands, and this is new beginnings. If we want to talk about relationships, again, it could be with a fire sign, but this sense of enthusiasm, passion for this relationship. Now, interestingly, let's contrast that with the Four of Cups, which is like disinterest. And, you know, Wands energy for Capricorn is atypical, because you tend to be the kind of person who is like, you know, has a stiff upper lip. You're not necessarily like a fire sign, very emotive, outwardly like eager beaver type of a person. You're more reserved. And yet, you know, there's a saying that Capricorns get younger as they get older, and I guess it's the Saturn influence, where Saturn is about age and the elderly or the older, father time and things like that. And I think somebody explained it, that because Capricorn is trying to establish themselves in their career and things like that, when they have done that, they get to a stage where they can let their hair down, when they can relax. And that's when they start to let go and start to loosen up. And so you may start to look younger, feel younger. And the Ace of Wands is like springtime again. So this could be a relationship with an Aries. Again, I think of the Ace of Wands as Aries because it's the first sign, so the beginning. But whoever it is, if it's a fire energy or just describing how you feel about this situation, it's like a sense of renewal, a sense of positivity. And the outcome is a Ten of Pentacles. I associate this with your sign. I don't know for sure. You're the 10th house, and this is Pentacles, so this is Earth. But anyway, Earth energy. But the Ten of Pentacles, you know, in a general reading, it would be like an inheritance or family, money, family lineage, that sense of the generations, maybe generational wealth. So we can look at this card as perhaps a portent or an omen for perhaps a relationship with somebody that's not going to just be an affair, but is going to be a keeper, is going to last a long time, and that you can build generations of family life with. And so if you're single and looking, I wish for you this type of relationship, Capricorn, that's for sure. But know that in 2019 and even beyond, you are going to have this storyline between your sign Capricorn and Cancer, with the transiting North Node in Cancer, and therefore the eclipse energy. And this will keep hitting that 7th house of relationships, one way or the other, in the next year and a half. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this. If you'd like a personal reading, the link is below. I'm posting the direct links to my love, readings that include love, because my mobile site online, it doesn't look like it's displaying properly. So I just am going to put the readings down below this video. I hope you have a great month. Take care. Bye.